Ladies and gentlemen, the area I am now in is home to the oxygen pipe. It is an item that you need in order to beat the game. You can't go to outer space without your oxygen pipes. So where is it? Where is it? Ugh. If these random enemy encounters would just go away, I'd be able to show you. Just wait 1 second. 42. 42 damage. That's... So where's the oxygen pipe? I just picked it up. It was right there on that invisible tile. Can you believe it? An item necessary to beat the game, invisible on the map. You can't see it, and your only clue that you've gotten it is that little tink noise when you walk over the square with it. Isn't that brilliant? And here's the only healer in the game. Yeah, I will take care now. Anyways, it's time to use that shortcut I talked about. The one that activating the power generator in the that I used in the last episode opened up. And it's right here, and it warps us straight back to this place, which is actually quite convenient. Anyways, you'll notice that Ain or whatever her name is, she's in the 4th slot in the battle screen, despite being our 3rd party member. So today on Let's Play Stargazer, we're going to get our final party member. And you better believe this is impossible to do without a guide. Like, when I first read about it, I couldn't believe it. You remember those ID cards I was talking about? How when you go through a door that needs an ID card, the ID card is actually used up, and you could wind up stuck on one side of the door because the ID card disappears when you go through a door? Well, a Yoshi nut? Does that make a Yoshi cookie? Yeah, I wish. I was right outside the door, too. Anyways, this is the Ark City Governmental District. There's plenty of important stuff to find here, but you gotta have enough gold. This is where the game expects you to grind for gold. First of all, this is where you can buy hints, but most of the hints are useless. I'm gonna buy all of them just to show you what they are, but the only one you really need is the one that costs 300 gold. It somehow causes the guy standing right below this advice shop, or whatever you're supposed to call it. It somehow causes that guy to give you a yellow ID card, and I have no idea why. He conveniently forgets to mention that you need an oxygen pipe to go to outer space. Dolphins? Dolphins? Are you kidding me? What is this, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? The enemies of mankind? Oh my god, is this plot development in a game as horrible as this? Yeah, I wish it was. I really have no idea what the plot of this game is. But you can talk to him as many times as you want to get as many yellow ID cards as you want. I'm not sure if you really need all that, like, more than one yellow ID card. But the ID card you do need more than one of is the silver ID. Get 3 of them from this guy. And they're pretty costly too, about 2,000 gold each if I remember correctly. That's a lot of grinding. And that's one of the translation goofs. That glitchy text box there, so just ignore it. And I'm glad I had enough gold for that. Yeah, I bought 3 silver IDs for a total of 4. So anyways, first we have to go in this door. And this is a pretty annoying area. You go in the door, which uses up one of your silver ID cards. Then you use Minami's break ability. This is the only time in the game you can ever use the break ability to bust through a wall. Yeah, it seems like talking to him is useless, but oh, you're gonna use up another silver ID card going through the door again. Now that seemed like a useless thing to do, but it actually causes this guy to say this. Yeah, apparently Max Payne finally kicked the bucket. But anyways, we go back in here. You're gonna use up your last 2 silver ID cards going in and out of the door again. And break the door down again. And this is probably the worst thing about this area of the game. You see, that guy is gonna block my way out unless I wait forever for him to actually get out of the way. It took like 120 seconds for him to finally move out of the way. It's a classic flaw, but one that people really should have figured out how to avoid by now. Or something. Anyways, if you notice that I pause in my movement, this isn't where I need to be. If you notice that I pause in my movement, it's because I'm checking the walkthrough. And the map. I do have a walkthrough and a map. There's a walkthrough on GameFAQs if you really want to play through this game. But you don't need to, because I am. Anyways, back to the residential area. Let's see here. Where do I want to go? Yeah, that's who I want to talk to. If Eartha has an ID card, why doesn't he bust himself out? Why are these people even locked in these places anyways? Oh well. How could you hear from Natasha? She's locked in a cell on the other side of the freaking map. Anyways, you need 2 blue ID cards for this next part. Fortunately, this is the last time I ever need to fumble around with the ID cards ever again. Back to the government district. So you go through this door that costs 1 blue ID card, and you talk to this girl. I have no idea what I possibly did that could possibly help her. She wasn't even in that room the last time I came here. Like, if you go here before doing all that talking to people, she won't be there. But now she is there. I talk to her, she joins me. I finally have all 4 party members. I can finally go and finish this game. Like, I can go see the ending now. God, this game is awful.